Hey everyone, so welcome to Level Up with Janet E. Fall is officially in the house, so I'm in sweater weather right now. I love it, love it, love it. Anyway, so today we are talking about something so important, something so precious, talking about how God's got you. God's got you no matter the season, but God's got you through adversity, through trials, through good times and bad. So I'm going to give you 3 reasons of why I think God's got you today and always. Stay tuned.
Good day. Gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a good day. Gonna be a good day. Get the negativity out of my face. I want positivity in my space. Today's gonna be a good day. Gonna be a good day. I hope you have a
Okay, so afternoon and welcome to Level Up with Janet E. I am in sweaters. I am in glasses today. I'm waiting for my contacts to come in from whatever place that delivers my contacts. So I'm waiting for that. So in the meantime, I'm just letting my eyes rest by Wusan. I always wear contacts. Been wearing them since the age of actually 12. Now I'm 46, but since the age of 12. So when I can wear glasses, I'll do so. So anyway, so today, and I'm trying to get this sun off my face. Sorry about that. So today we are talking about 3 reasons, and I'm going to let you know 3 reasons why I think God's got you. And we know God's got you, actually. It's not even a thought. We know that God's got you. So, and you know me, I'm always going to pull in the scriptures. I'm always going to pull in God because in the Bible and his word, because that's the foundation of everything. However, 2 things before I go into about the reasons why God's got you today and always. First, I want to thank you, my Level Up Lovelies, for 1,000 subscribers to date. And I think it's like 1,040 at this point. But I thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Red lipstick all over the place. Love you guys. So keep on leveling up with me. Keep on growing with me. Keep on going on this journey with me. It is so important because each of us that goes on this journey and levels up is one more person that you can influence and out there in the world to level up as well. So we always pay it forward through our example. So as you're leveling up, somebody is looking at you and saying, how do I level up as well? So keep being who you are, continuing on your journey, and I'm continuing on my journey with you. All right, I love you. Thank you so much. Secondly, going along with that is if you haven't subscribed and become one of the Level Up Lovelies, make sure to do that. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, all the things that you need to do in order to stay in touch with Level Up with Janet E. Post. We also have a Facebook page as well. So make sure that you keep in contact with us because we want to make sure that you are continuing to go on the journey with us. All right. So let's talk about the first thing, which is that God does not forsake us. He does not forsake us. There is nothing that he will not do for us as his children. So knowing that God does not forsake us and that we are his children. Now I'm just going to step back into that and just kind of really define what it is to be somebody's child. So think about it. When you're a parent and you have a child, even when they're older, you still think of them as your baby. I know me. I have a son who's 21 and a son who's 19, and I still think of them as my babies. Like, okay, where's my babies at? I'm sure they probably don't think of themselves as babies, but I do because I grew them up from when they were babies with my husband, and saw them grow, saw them learn through the process of growing, but also took care of them as they were growing up. That's the same thing that the Father does for us as us being his child or his children. He's watched us go through the trials. He's watched us go through those things that make us insecure. He's watched us go through those tribulations and things that would break people down. But he's still there for us. He's still there on that journey with us in order to allow us or help us make it to the other side. So as children of God, or a child of God, he's not going to forsake us. He's going to stay with us. He's going to move us forward. He's going to help us. He's going to guide us. He's going to do all these things in order to make sure that we come out the best that we can be in our Christ-like journey. All right. So number one, God's got us. And God's got us is that he will not forsake us. And that says it right in the Bible, that he will not forsake us. Number two is that he knew us before we were even formed. So he knew us in the womb. Before we was even formed, he knew us. So imagine that. So before we was even formed, we were just eggs or whatever running, in our mother's body. And before that even happened, in terms of, conception, he knew that we were going to be made and we were going to be put on this earth. And not only put on this earth just for no reason, but put on this earth for a purpose. So because of that, he already knows the beginning from the end. He already knows the front from the back. He is the Alpha and the Omega. And that goes into my third point. So I just keep it secret for now. But anyway, so he knows everything about us before we are even on this earth. So he knows what you're going to go through. He knows all the troubles and situations and, craziness that you're going to go through when you're on this earth. And that's why he stands by your side. He stands in front of you to protect you. He stands by your side to lead you and help you. He's behind you in order to push you forward when you're feeling down. He's doing all these things as you are going through the process, and even before you're born. Even before you're born, he knows, and imagine that. Even before you're born, he already knows that you're going to travail, or you should know you're going to travail. But you're also going to be victorious through that travailing, because obviously, as humans, as people, we're going to go through things. But knowing that there's a God who's got us is what's going to keep us moving forward. And I know that's what keeps me moving forward, because people think everything's happy-go-lucky all the time. I keep a smile very nicely, but I go through a lot of things too. Work is hectic, you got kids and family, and then you got everything else that's going on in life. But God keeps me in the calm. I'm telling you, my major thing is he keeps me calm. One of my friends calls me, I got the patience of Job, she says, that I can travail through stuff and just keep a calm demeanor. And that's nothing but God that has given me that. So I thank him for that character that he gave me in order to be able to withstand stuff and tolerate, things and be able to move forward and press through. So whatever God has instilled in you to be able to press through and forge through, he already pressed that in you before you were even incepted or conceived. So hold on to that and make that part of your purpose of what you're going to do in this earth. Okay, so just keep moving forward with that. Okay, so the last one I want to talk about is that of why I know that God's got you no matter what, is that he's the Alpha and the Omega. He's the beginning and the end. So he's the first and the last. That means that he knows everything. He oversees everything. He is in charge of everything. There is nothing that's before him. There is nothing that is after him. He is it. He is everything. With that being said, that means he is everything. He knows everything. He knows, what's going to happen, as we said in the beginning, but he also knows how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. No one knows the time or place of what anything's going to happen except for God, because he controls everything. Now, if he controls everything, that means that we need to trust in him for whatever he's doing, because he's got it. He's got it in control. There is nothing that is outside of his realm that he cannot take control of, whether it be your finances, whether it be your marriage, whether it be your relationships with your children, whether it be your relationships with work. There is nothing that you would that you can say that he is not in charge of. So if you know that, and you know that you, for one, are a child of God, just like I mentioned in number one, and two, that he knew you before you was even in the womb. If you know those two things and you put it together with that, he's the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. He's the author and finisher of our works. If you put that all together, then you know you are already victorious. You are already a victory owner. you own victory because God owns victory. So as a child of God, you're his heir to whatever he has. So that means you own victory, you own mercy, you own righteousness, you own all of these things that will pour down from him as an heir to him, an heir to God. And just like Abraham said, he said to Abraham, all your heirs will be fruitful. And so this is something that you're going to receive as well as a child of God. So know that God's got you through anything, any season, any moment that you're going through. God's got you covered. He's got you winning. He's got you promoted. He's got you travailing, but also being victorious through that travailing. He's got you. And for some reason in my spirit keeps coming through travailing and then being and then going promoted through that travailing for some reason. So that must be for somebody who's watching this. So keep pushing forward. Even in the travail, you are winning. Even when you're travailing, you're winning because God sees your sacrifice. All right, so understand that and keep pushing forward with God by your left, in your front, and in your back, all around you, protecting you, covering you, guiding you, pushing you forward. All right. So I love you, my lovelies. Thank you once again as we hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for that milestone. And as we continue to move forward together on this level up journey, I will see you next time as we get into the holiday season. And we'll talk about a little bit going on with family and everything at that point. And I hope you have a great day and stay blessed. Bye.